Hello and welcome to Blended Agendas. If you like my content, please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to hit that like button. I debated talking about what transpired at the Academy Awards Sunday night. There are so many crises that need our immediate attention, and this is just another distraction. I'll touch briefly on the slap that was heard across the world. Chris Rock, a comedian, one of the hosts, and paid to entertain the viewing audience, made a joke about Will Smith's wife, Jada Buzz's haircut, and said he's looking forward to seeing her in G.I. Jane Part 2. Now, Jada Pinkett Smith suffers from alopecia, an abnormal disorder in which the hair follicle is damaged, resulting in baldness. At first, Will Smith chuckled at the joke until he saw the eye roll and the disdain on his wife's face. He then realized that ride home was not going to be pretty. So he walked up to the stage and proceeded to slap Chris Rock. This wasn't an ordinary slap. Will Smith had his hands positioned like gay men in a church choir clapping, which really would do no damage like the pimp slap could. To me, it looked as if it was staged. When Will Smith walked back to his seat, perhaps he became more defiant when he saw the look of approval on his wife's face for finally showing that he too can be a thug. After all, that's her type. There are many angles to this incident. Will Smith has always been the gatekeeper of neutrality and being impartial to many things that have plagued Black Hollywood. Will Smith, one of the highest top-paid Black actors, who has waited at least 15 years for an Academy Award, will tarnish the win with a moment of poor judgment to prove his manhood. Excuse me. My belief is that Will Smith is going through an emotional crisis in his life and needs a mental break. The affair Jada had with August Alsina, whom she met when he was 22 and she was 43 at a festival in London. Jada attended the 2017 BET Awards with August Alsina arm around her waist. In June of 2020, August Alsina sat down with the Breakfast Club, declaring his love for Jada and say they were in a romantic relationship with Will Smith's blessing. So in July 2020, the Smiths tried to control the narrative. They brought it to the red table and it backfired and turned into an ongoing joke, making Will look like a weak individual. If they have an open relationship, that's their business and should keep it to themselves. My advice to the Smith is to burn that red table, because if you don't want others to know your business, stop talking about it. Find Jada another project and you both go into counseling if you aren't already. This is not just a marriage, this is a corporation. This incident has been overshadowed by the award for King Richard. I'm sure you marred the experience of the award for the Williams family also. Now I'm sure your publicist will put you on an apology tour to talk about the incident with very little coverage of the award. Kudos to Chris Rock for acting with professionalism and composure. Will Smith, I will not judge you for your momentary loss of public humiliation dealing with very human emotions. Of course you'll be invited back to the Oscars. You boosted their ratings and the topic is trending. So can we now get back to the real news instead of dealing with this distraction? Thank you for listening to Blended Agendas. Don't forget to support.